Hey guys, it's Tanya. So today I'm going to be showing you how I use Genevieve Designs to make a couple page layouts, right? And so this probably will be a couple videos because I'm probably going to finish this whole thing. I'm thinking of putting this in a journal. I'm not quite sure what I want to do with it yet, but we'll just go with the flow, right? So there's a couple things before I get started. I am using my newest digital kit, Indigo Notes, right? And so the main kit is 20 plus pages of images, right? They're blue, burgundy, got some green in there, and some vintage colors, right? I'm trying to do it really quick. Then we got a green. Just really pretty images, right? So that is that, right? And then I am using my add-on kit. I'm using my add-on kit to the Indigo Notes, and it has envelopes in here. It has tags, right? It has small tags and little tags. It has these beautiful women, right? And then we have some more journaling cards. So this kit also is 20 pages, okay? Right? So that's that. And then I am using, in here, I am using two kits from Raindrop Lila. And she has one that, I didn't print this out, but it's like called Oval Beauties, like Frame Beauties. I think that's what it's called. And it has these beautiful women of color on there. So you get the large frames and then you get the smaller frames, right? And then I'm using her, this is the reflections. So these are some aesthetic photos that I think go really well with this journal, right? And this paper collection. So these this is our collaboration together. The reason why these photos look so grungy is because I used Dollar Tree photo paper, and I like the way it looks. It gives you that like grungy, is easy to scratch and look kind of old feel. So I like that. So this is our collaboration kit together, okay? So I'm gonna be using those, and then I'm gonna be showing you guys how I use Genevieve's Designs Simply Magical template with this. Okay, now let me say this, guys, I am not as organized as Genevieve. She is very organized, so bear with me. Usually I'm just pulling out stuff and using it, so I will try my best to reference what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. Okay, so with this template, it is a printable template. It prints out so that you can make this mini album right here. I'm also going to use the enhancement pack of this template, Simply Magical. Okay, I have all of Genevieve Designs templates. I love them. They're easy to use, but I know a lot of people that have them don't necessarily use them in their journal making. They just think that you have to make a mini album with them, and you so do not. So I'm going to try to show you how to use them in your journal making. Hopefully it's a success. Okay, so we're going to make this right here, right? So I'm going to show you how to do it. So I wanted this to kind of be like a waterfall type thing, so we're going to put this one in the inside, so it's going to go like this. Now you guys could have totally coffee stained your cardstock. I just didn't. So I inked up my masking tape. You know how I ink up my tape. So I inked up masking tape and I put it right here. I love the color. I think it looks really pretty. So we're going to use this as our reinforcer instead of using washi tape. Okay, so this is all I did. I have 2 pieces of white cardstock. I folded one kind of like in half, and then I folded the other one a little bit shorter than that one. Okay, and then I did the small one. I scored 3/8 of an inch, right down the middle, like so. I put score marks right here, and then this one, hold on, I wrote it down. I scored 3/4 of an inch. Okay, so it can look like this. So this is the 3/4 of an inch, right? Right? And this is the 3/8 of an inch. See it? Can you guys see it? So it's going to fit in there like that. Right? Okay. All right. So that is that. So that is how I got this so far. I don't know how it's going to fit in there. I don't know any of that yet, guys. I'm still kind of figuring out. Okay. So what I did was, I'm going to show you. Okay, guys. So to do this, all you're going to need to do is I used this piece right here, and this goes under here, right? Okay. So take this out. I'm going to show you guys. This right here is from this card. Let me see. Let me show you. This little thing right here is from the add-on kit, and I'm getting it right now, guys. This is what it looks like, right? So all I did was cut this out right here, and I put a little leaf in there, like a gusset thing, so that it can hold something right there. I don't know what that would be called. Yeah, it's a gusset, but as you know, it's just when you fold over the paper so that it can slide in there easily, right? And then I used one of the labels, right? Like right here. And then all I did was I sewed around everything. I sewed around this first, then added my eyelets, right? And then glued everything together, right? I always sew and then glue. It's just easier for me to do that because I always make mistakes. Okay, and then I took this pretty baker's twine that I got from Amazon, the gold one. I will try to link it. And guys, if I do link anything from Amazon, it's definitely going to have an affiliate link. So I just wanted you guys to know. I'm going to try to, you know, put the story together so you guys can kind of see my little Amazon, what's in there and what I, you know, get all the time. But I'm going to try. Okay. And then, so that is this part right here. That is all I did. Okay. And then what I did was I used one of these cards right here. And I used this journaling card, right? And I used a tag. I have tags in there too. And all I did was put it together like this. So it's just paper clipped, right? I used this jute, not jute, what is this, baker's twine? I think I got this at the Dollar Tree, right? So I used this and then made it into a tag. And then that goes right there, right? And then I cut out one of the oval Beauties. And so what I was thinking about gluing paper on the back and then sewing around it, but I haven't decided if I wanted to do that yet. Okay, so that goes right there, just like that. And then I took this right here. So let me find that so I can show you guys. This is one of the journaling cards as well. Oh goodness, guys, I'm sorry. Here it goes, right here, right? So what I did was I just cut this whole thing out like this. I scored it and then chunked the corners, inked it and chunked the corners. So this is what, oh, and I covered this with paper, right? And sewed around it. So it can be, you can actually put photos in here if you want to, or you don't have to. You could just journal in there. That's what you want to do. And so I put it in there like this, right? And then I took this right here, this journaling card, and I cut it down and I rounded the corners, right? And I used this cute blue ribbon from Walmart, right? And then I used this envelope from Genevieve Designs. I believe this envelope is in her vintage envelopes pack, guys. I have so many of her templates. I think it's in her vintage envelope pack. So I got a lot of the vintage envelopes. I don't know if it's set 1 or set 2, but I will do my best to find it and link it below. Okay, so this is like a tan color. It's like copy paper weight paper that I bought, and I like to print out the coffee colored distressing one on this because it doesn't use as much ink. you know, so I just always print it out in this, right? Okay, and it kind of looks like vintage paper. So I inked that up, I scored it, sewed around it, and I used my wax seal, my flower wax seal on there, right? And I paper clipped it. So that goes right here, just like that. And that is how I did this one, right? So that is the first one. So I hope that helped. You guys can kind of understand what I'm saying. Okay, so on the back part, what I'm going to do is I have already put all my stuff. I have already inked around the parts that I'm going to be covering up, right? I am using, hey guys, so I'm using this sheet from my digital, right? And I'm going to put it on this panel right here, right? So from Genevieve's Design Simply Magical, this is how I print everything out, and I put mine in a binder. She, I think, has like a system where she cinches everything and put it in it so it's like a booklet, but a binder works pretty good for me, so that's what I'm using. So I have this one, I think it's P.1, and it's this page is the split pocket 1 and 2, right? So I have those. I'm going to take those out, and then from the enhancement pack, which I don't have a booklet printed out, I am using the pocket 1, the envelope pocket 1 and 2. I'm using the base and I'm using the envelope, right? Because I think I'm going to have it flip. Okay, so that is that part, like that, right? So we're going to put that together. And then I have this one right here. It is, and I believe this one is from the enhancement pack as well. This is a small envelope flap in the pocket, right? So I'm going to be using those. And then I have this one. So this one goes with this one, right? And it can also be topped for this one too, I believe. Yeah, I like the way this one fits on there, okay? But I'm pretty sure it has its own, guys. I'm just too lazy to print it out. Okay, so that's that. And then that is going to go like that, right? So I'm going to, well, before I do that, before I trace everything around. Okay, so this is my envelope base right here, right? And this is the sheet that I cut out. You see how the envelope base is a little bit smaller. You know, so if I line it up, it'll be a little bit smaller than my actual page, right? So what I'm going to do is I am going to line this up like this, because once you put the base part on and you fold the flaps, that, you know, that's the size it's going to be, right? So I am going to measure it up like this, right, y'all? And then I'm going to put a line right here. And why am I putting a line? I'm not going to cut it. All I'm going to do is score, and maybe do 1 or 2 score marks so that it can be flipped like that, okay? So that is how that's going to go. So on the front part, we're going to do the envelope. On the back part, we're going to do another page, and we are going to do the pockets like this, but we're going to do them like this. Instead of having them side by side, I was thinking we could have them like this, right? What do you guys think? Okay, so I'm going to get all the papers that I want to use, and then I'm going to trace everything out, and then I'm going to show you what I have. All right, y'all, so I have finally sewed and cut everything out. So before we get started, I want to tell you guys, you can always print on your pattern paper. You can just print it, her templates on your pattern paper. I don't, because I always turn something wrong or it always messed up. So if I'm going to use her templates as and something in my journals, then I usually just trace it, okay? And that way I can kind of lay it out and see if I like it, if I don't like it, see if it's going to work. But that's just me. Also, I forgot to tell you guys that she has a whole playlist for the Simply Magical. It's quite a lot of videos. She does the portrait and then the landscape version. So she has a whole playlist, and I will definitely link that down below. Okay, with that being said, this is what I did. So this is the page I just sewed right where you're going to see, you know, this is the back of the page, right? Like that. So I used I'm sorry, you guys. I used this right here, and then I used this side like this, or right here, and I cut the you know, pockets out, right? So those are gonna go there, right? They're gonna go like this, okay? So those are gonna go like this. And then for this part, what I did was I did quite a lot on this part, okay? I took this page, you know, and it is like this, right? And it has this like this, right? And I want to say it has, hold on, I'm looking for it, y'all. I have all these pieces. OMG, guys, where'd it go? Oh, duh, it's right here. So this is the page, right, that I cut, okay? And then that's that. And then this one is this page right here. So it goes like this, like that. And then I use this like this. And of course I cut a little more out, but you get the gist, okay? And then for this, I just used this part right here, and I have this little piece right here because I'm going to use it to make the envelope, okay? So we're going to just start assembling the pieces right now so you guys can kind of see. And I always sew before I add things down. It's just easier for me. I think I already said that. So I don't mean to be repeating myself. I had to, you know, sometimes when you're recording you have to stop, so I kind of forget what I say, right? So that's gonna go here, right? I hope you guys like this. I don't know, you know, I'm trying to get a feel of what kind of videos, and everybody's telling me they want tutorials and how I do stuff and things like that. So I'm kind of trying to show you guys how I do different things. And I don't know if I'm going to make a whole journal yet. I'm still debating. We'll see. But I am working on making more videos showing you guys how I do things. Okay. So since I was working on this one already, I was like, well, let me just make the video. You know, because a lot of times I always forget. I always forget that, you know, to turn on the camera. I do that a lot. Okay, so isn't that cute, right? So that is going to go on here. Just like that, right? So we're going to put this right here. Cut this off. Right? And I probably should have put a magnet. But I think I'm going to do Velcro. Velcro is easier. So this is the base part, right? So I'm just going to glue this on. There was something else I was going to tell you guys, but I totally forgot what I was going to tell you all. Hopefully it comes back to me before. I do that a lot lately. Forget little things sometimes. Okay. I try not to get the glue on my hands so much. Right? Okay. Right? Okay. That's that. So, what I'm going to do, hold on. Let me, there we go. Girl, what did I do with that other piece? Oh, here it is, right here. So I'm going to put, instead of putting it right here, I'm going to put it right here behind there, okay? I'm going to ink that up just a little bit more. Just a little bit. Okay. Alright, I put that way too close, that glue, but it'll be okay. Come on. There you go. So you don't see it, right? Okay. Guys, I made sure not to put that upside down, but I put it upside down anyway. Oh well. by my glue eraser. A minute. Okay. This is one of the best things that I invested in. It's a glue eraser. They have these at the Dollar Tree. Okay. Perfect. See? Looks good. Make sure it's not crooked. Then we're going to put this right here. And you guys see where I was talking about sewing. I don't sew all the way down because there's no point. You're not going to even see that anyway. That's just me being lazy. Because I am doing a lot of sewing, guys. So, but I count it as practice for when I actually do sew something. Like with fabric. I don't know. One day I am going to. I'm going to learn how to make a quilt one day. One day. Or even some pajamas. Because I like flannel pajamas. I really like them. So even flannel pajamas. You know, my mom cut the pattern out for me and everything. I just got a little nervous and I never sewed it together. I don't like how that is off a little bit, but it's okay. I'll ink it up. Alright. Okay. There you go. So now you have a pocket right here, and then you have one right here, which I should have inked that up a little bit better, but it will be okay. Okay. And then what did I do with the mini pocket? What? Okay. Duh. Okay, so we're going to make this as a pocket as well. Like this. Okay. Alright. I'm going to put that right there. And I know you guys see that glue that just went on there. Right? Yeah. I think that looks good. Oh, stop it. Okay. Okay. 2 envelopes. Right? Cute. And then the back piece. I got this piece right here. Make sure I cut it right. Oh, and I meant to tell you, see, can you see the score marks right there? Okay. Let's move that out the way. Let's glue this up. Guys, it does take a little bit of planning on your part when you are using her templates. But I don't mind that. I don't mind trying new things and trying to fit new things into my journals. But like if you're brand new to her templates, I would suggest that you just take your time. You know, start with like a brown color construction paper or white. You know, something not too like you're gonna miss, and then practice, because it took me a while to get exactly how I wanted to get it when I first started with her templates. A lot of my lines were a little bit crooked, my score marks were off, it just didn't look right, so I had to do it a few times, and then I got it, you know, and then, you know, start doing your own thing and using her templates when you want to. You know, I do that all the time. If you guys see, sometimes if you guys see an envelope or a pocket or something that's really uniform, it's probably her template. I use them a lot because, you know, you don't have to measure, you just have to print and cut or trace and cut, and sometimes you need that, right, when you're making something. Sometimes you don't have an idea, and you know, and then put the other part on there. It's easy just to print and cut, I think. Okay, I'm trying to think, do I want this whole pocket or do I want to cut it? Guys, so I want you know what, I think I'm just gonna take the whole pocket. Do I want to take the whole pocket? Guys, did I just, oh, do you see that? You see that overhang right there, y'all? Okay, so that is my mistake. I didn't measure it well. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to score right here, and I'm going to sew that back down real quick. I don't know if you guys can see it. Okay, so originally if I would have been thinking with her template, since the template is just a tad bit smaller, because this is where the template is, this is where it needs to be. If I was thinking, I would have scored right here and then just cut like that, but I wasn't. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to score, and then I'm going to cut, and then I'm going to sew so it'll look neat. Okay guys, so my mistake, I don't know. I always make mistakes. That's why I don't do lives. I'm that girl who's always making a mistake. Okay, let's push this down. I want it to go down a little bit so you can't see it. So we're going to glue it right there. And I'm just going to keep it as the pocket. So you won't be able to put something all the way down. I'm cool with that. I hope the person who gets it is cool with that. Make sure I didn't put no glue in there. Okay. Oh Lord, I forgot where I put that. I should have made a mark. Okay. Come on. Perfect. Look how cute. Doesn't that look cute, guys? I think it looks cute. Right? Okay. Okay. Come on. Oh. All right. So we're going to press this down. Oh, Tanya. Okay. Right? Is that good? Yes. Now we're going to ink it up. Can't see nothing wrong with it. Alright, y'all. I think that's good. I think it looks nice. Okay. So we are going to put it right here. Right? And we're going to glue that down like this. Alright. Oh, come on. Don't mess it up, Tanya. Don't mess it up. So I'm always messing something up. Okay. Alright. Perfect. Okay, guys. Sheesh. Alright, so we have this right here. Don't look at that. That looks gross. But I'm going to cover that up. So, and then I'm going to change this ribbon out that I got glue on, which, see, that's what I'm telling people. That's why I don't do lives, because something always goes wrong. You know. But anyway, okay, guys. So that is it for this video. So I showed you what we did right here. We did this part right here, and we did this right here. So in the next video, we would do this and this, right? And then don't forget, we still have this one to go in there, right? Let me think on it. Check out Genevieve's templates, and I hope you check out the newest digital collection. You know what? Why don't we put it on sale? So we'll put it on sale for I don't know, 25% off, you know, so you guys can check it out. Oh, and guys, while you're there, I have so many other new digitals in my shop. Really quick before you go, I have a lot of digitals in my shop. So this one is vintage architectural, so just a lot of cool architectural things, right? Then I have one that is like a travel theme, right? So I have this one, right? Which I can't wait to work with. I just haven't got a chance to work with it yet. So this is a travel theme, right? Okay, that goes with that one. And then, so those are the grungy ones. And then I have a whole bunch of, guys, I should have just made a separate video, but I wasn't thinking. I have a whole bunch of other ones too. So this one is in there. I think this one is, I don't know what it's called. It's just in my shop. Now this one I think is Jolie, I think. So that is that one, and it's really pretty in pink. I love it, right? This goes with this. This is a freebie. Oh yeah, that's right. These right here are freebies on my Flickr, which I will link down below as well. I totally forgot about these. And then this is one too. I believe this one is Tattered Pages, I believe. So just a lot of beautiful digitals in the shop. So I hope you guys check it out. There will be no code, just the whole shop will be 25% off. So you guys can hopefully get some digitals and enjoy them as much as I am enjoying creating them. And another thing, what did I tell you? Did I tell you guys about the Flickr? Did I tell you about this? Okay, so that'll be on Flickr as well. And yeah, guys, so I will see you guys in the next video. Oh, guys, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. That would be so great. God bless, guys. Bye.